Hello, this is Steve Thoele, principal broker with Premier Property Group, and bringing you another update on the Sherwood real estate market. This update is going to cover the last 8 weeks of market activity, ending this past Sunday, March 12th. So I'm going to share my screen with you now, as I always do, go through the info with you. But before I do that, I want to just put a quick plug in for my YouTube channel. If you already haven't subscribed, I certainly encourage you to do so. It's a great way for you to stay up to date on what's happening in your local real estate market. So be sure to hit that subscribe button before you leave. So on with that, on with the update. So first off, looking at active listing activity. This last week I showed we had 6 new listings come on the market in Sherwood, and you can kind of see it's been very steady over this past 8 weeks. We had a low of 5 and a high of 9 new listings every week, so we're kind of right in the middle of that. End of the week with 41 homes on the market. Again, that's been pretty consistent as well. We had a low of 40 and a high of 45. So, very steady amount of supply over the past couple months in Sherwood. The median price and days on market for the active listings, you can kind of see where that's gone. The red bars is the price, had a high of 850 here 7 weeks back. It's retreated from there, got down to a low of 722. This past week popped up a little bit to 740,000. So that's a median price for the most current 41 homes right now on the market in Sherwood. And days on market, that's trended down from where we started from at 113 days, 8 weeks back. Got down to a low of 31 days about a month ago. And last 2 weeks, it's been right at 48 days of average market time for the most recent amount of active listings in Sherwood. Moving along to pending sales. This last week, I showed we had only 4 homes go pending this last week in Sherwood, which you can kind of see is a weekly low for the past 8 weeks, down from a high of 9 the week prior. And you can kind of see we had a gradual kind of building up of pending inventory here, got up to 59 homes 2 weeks back, fell back a little bit this last week down to 51 is kind of where we are at right now in terms of the homes that are pending in Sherwood. The median price and days on market for those pendings, that's been on an uptrend over the 8 weeks here. Had a low of 663 7 weeks back, and you can kind of see that's gone up to the last 2 weeks now. It's been at 787,000 is the median price of the homes that are currently pending. And then days on market hasn't moved a whole lot. It was started off at 17, got up 20. And this last week came down into 12, which is the low for the past 8 weeks. So 12 days is the average market time for the most current 51 homes in pending status. So, things have been, the homes that have been going pending as of late, less than 2 weeks of average market time for those to get into contract. And then lastly, we'll look at sold listing activity. So this last week, I showed we had 10 homes cross over from pending to sold. You can kind of see the last 2 weeks has been pretty active in terms of closings, 9 the week prior. And when I look back over the prior 4 weeks of closings on a week-by-week basis, this last week came in at 28. So we have had 28 homes close over this past 4 weeks. You can kind of see that's a pretty dramatic increase in just 4 or 5 weeks now from a low of 10 that we had kind of in mid-February. So definitely a lot more activity has taken place over the past month in Sherwood. And the median price and days on market for those solds, that's increased in terms of the price. We were right around 535 to begin with. And the last couple of weeks has been on the rise. This last week, we broke into above 600. So 645,000 is the most recent median sale price of these 28 homes that have most recently sold in Sherwood. And then conversely, the days on market, that's been kind of headed down. So we had a high of 86 7 weeks back, and you can kind of see that's fallen down to right now 22. So 22 days of average market time for these most recent 28 sales. So just about 3 weeks on average is what it's taken for homes to get under contract that have actually sold. And then to lastly finish up here, we'll look at the weeks of inventory and the sale price as a percent of the original list price. Red bars is that weeks of inventory. So you can kind of see we reached a high of just over 17 weeks of inventory about 5 weeks back. And with the higher number of closings, you can kind of see, we've obviously had a decrease in the amount of inventory based upon a pretty consistent amount of supply and increasing sales. So most recent reading is we're right at just under 6 weeks of inventory. So just about a month and a half now of inventory in Sherwood. So definitely in kind of a seller's market environment again right now in Sherwood. And then that sale price as a percent of the original list price, that's been kind of all over the board. Started off at 96, dipped down into the mid 80s, but this was a little, excuse me, a little deceiving, as there was 2 or 3 homes that were way below list price that actually closed. So that really dragged this down. Those have been kind of scrubbed out the last 2 or 3 weeks now, and we're right now at a little over 98% of asking price on average for the homes that have been selling. So so we're back up to pretty close to getting closer to full asking price again in Sherwood. So that is the most recent update. So I hope that was helpful for you. And as always, if I can ever answer any questions or be of any help, please don't hesitate to reach out. All my contact information is down below in the description below the video here. So give me a call or send me an email and I would be happy to help. So as always, I really appreciate you watching. Hope you have a great day and week ahead, and we will see you on the next video.